What's up, guys? I'm on my floor, and yeah, I decided to dye these two pieces of my hair blue today. Um, so that's how my life is going. But I am going to share some. I need to get a real freaking camera. I'm freezing, by the way. So today I'm going to share two, maybe three, funny stories about hair disasters in beauty school that I did. Like, I fucked up some people's hair in beauty school. Um, I'm a licensed cosmetologist now. I've been licensed for, I think, 2 years. No, a year. No, it's been like a year and a half that I've been licensed. Um, so yeah, I put myself through beauty school. A little backstory. I put myself through beauty school, and I was I was 16, about to turn 17. So I was 16 when I entered beauty school, and when I graduated, I was 18. No, I was 17. Yeah, I was 17 when I graduated. That's crazy. Wow. But I think I was 18 when I got my license. So when I graduated, I was 17, and then I went on a long trip to North Carolina, Kentucky, not Missouri, Tennessee. Where else did we go? I think that was it. But after I came home, I went and took my test and got my license. So yeah, I feel like a lot better than I was in beauty school. But I mean, if you let a student who is going through beauty school do your hair, you are automatically taking a risk. You're risking your hair getting fucked up, basically. But the reason people take that risk is because the prices are so much cheaper than going to a regular salon. Like, I want to say it's less than half. It's definitely less than half, because at my salon now, it's definitely less than half. The salon that I work at now charges 22. Yeah, it's 22 for a haircut. Okay, just a haircut. Not blow dry, not style, just a haircut. And in beauty school, they literally charged $7 for every haircut. And 22 is for a women's cut. So, then a men's cut was like 18. But in beauty school, $7 across the board. So that's why people do that, because it's so freaking cheap. But if you go to someone there who's like a family member or a friend or someone you know has been there for a while, and like you trust them with your hair, go for it. Like, power to you. But if you just kind of walk in there, don't really know who, you just request anybody, you're definitely taking a huge risk. And if you do walk into a beauty school and want your hair done, don't ask for someone experienced, because that's very rude. And nobody in there is experienced, so whatever. But so yeah, that's the little backstory. So there was, and I know these people are not going to see this video, so I don't really care. I'm not going to use their real names though, just in case. There was this girl who had contacted me through Instagram and wanted a balayage. She wanted a balayage. Well, I don't know if she wanted a balayage or an ombre, to be honest with you, but the pictures that she had sent me were pictures of balayage, but what she described to me was an ombre. So I did the balayage technique on her, but it did not turn out looking like a balayage. So this girl, we'll call her, what are we gonna call her? We'll call her, oh no, I can't say that one. Mary. We'll say Mary. Mary was Latina. She's Mexican. So, if you know anything about Mexican hair, it's very dark. They are dark complected, obviously. So, the undertones of the hair that make it so dark are, in this order, red, orange, yellow. So at the very core of a Mexican person's hair is yellow. The pigments that make up the hair, but the biggest pigment that makes up the hair is actually red. It's so much red pigment in the hair that it makes it look like a rich brown. And when you put lightener or bleach on the hair, it exposes those undertones, right? So when you first lighten it, it's going to be orange. And it was. She actually, I didn't know that she had tried to do her hair herself before she came in. And she basically gave herself a ombre, which it was not pretty. It was blotchy and it was really hard to fix. But basically, I made a big problem even bigger, so I didn't even really fix it. She was supposed to come in the next day actually and get a different toner. All I really needed was some low lights and a toner. It could have been easily fixed, but the problem was with this school, the education just wasn't there. And the ladies who were working, the instructors who are supposed to be licensed cosmetologists and licensed instructors for cosmetology, couldn't even tell me what to do. So I had to walk my ass to the salon down the street and ask them for advice, and without even seeing the girl, they gave me the proper advice. But she didn't end up coming back in. She to get her hair done, but she went to a different salon and they fixed it, and then she came back like a week later demanding her money back. And I don't know why the people at the front gave it to her. They should not have given her money back, because if you're getting your hair done at a beauty school, you're taking a risk. You know what you're gonna get, so you shouldn't. I mean, and it wasn't even. It was they probably charged her like $50, and at a salon she would have been charged 100, if not more, because of the amount of hair that she had. That girl had so much fucking hair down to her ass, and a ponytail was thicker than shit. But anyways, so I had made a big problem bigger. Basically, it just looked like a really bad ombre. And it was orange. It was really orange. I hear my dad coming home. It was orange, and I put an orange toner on top of it. So that shit was like hot Cheeto orange. But yeah, that was that one. That was the Mary story. And then the next one. Sorry, I hear my dad downstairs. I fucking hate that. My house, you can hear everything. fucking annoying. But the next one is called the purple hair girl. This one was actually not my fault. It was the instructor's fault, and this was not the first time that this type of problem happened to me. So basically, the lady had come in, and she was very skeptical to begin with. I mean, I was used to it. A lot of people were. At first it kind of pissed me off because I was like if I could sense that they were scared or nervous, then it would be put pressure on me, and it didn't end up well for them at all. This lady, I had been in beauty school for over like 6 months, so I was like, whatever, like, I don't fucking care. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and if she doesn't like it, then fuck it, not my problem. But I mean, you can't have that attitude now. I don't have that attitude now, but I did in beauty school because people had that attitude right out of the gates coming to a cosmetology student. So she was like very skeptical, asking a lot of questions, blah blah blah, which is understandable because it's your hair. But if you're that picky about it, why are you coming to a beauty school? I don't know. But anyways, I did feel bad for what happened. And what had happened was she asked for highlights, lowlights, and red. And the red that she had asked for was a red violet, so an RV. And a red violet is primarily red, so it looks red in like room lighting, like this is false lighting, so it's gonna look a little bit red. But when you walk out into the sun, you see the purple undertones in there, which are not as prominent. And that's what she wanted. And my application was spot on. I foiled the shit out of her hair. And but the thing is when you're in beauty school, the instructor is supposed to mix your color for you, right? So, and after this had happened, I never let an instructor mix my color again. I told them, hell no, I'm not trusting you bitches anymore, because the instructor mixed the wrong red. She mixed a VR, which is violet red, primarily purple with red undertones. Okay, and these two colors look the same in the color bowl before you put it on the hair, like the paint. That looks the same in the color bowl. So I had no idea. And it also looks the same when you paint it on. That's the thing. So when I washed it out, I noticed that it was bright ass purple, and some of the VR that the instructor had accidentally mixed attached to her blonde highlights that I put in there, and which made it even more bright purple noticeable. And I just felt so bad. I was like, because she was already nervous to begin with, and I completely fucked her shit up. She didn't want purple at all. She wanted red. And the instructor took responsibility, but not really. She did not come outright and say, like, yo, I accidentally mixed the wrong color. She just kind of like played it off like, oh, let's just throw some clarifier on it, we'll give you a nice haircut, blowout, blah blah blah. I was like, bitch, you got me fucked up. And it was time for me to go and clock out, so I was like, I'm out, you can take care of this because you done fucked her shit up. So that's what happened. She wasn't happy about it though. I was like, I gotta go, and she was like, whatever. I was like, not my problem anymore. But Yeah, so, and that was not the first time that happened to me. The other time it happened was on my friend who wanted pink tips. No, she wanted purple tips. And this was a different instructor, but she had mixed pink in the bowl. And but it ended up, my friend, like, she didn't really care. She wasn't pissed off. She liked it. Which, thank God, you know, it didn't like ruin the friendship or anything like that, but I don't know, I was pissed after that. And then the other one, this video is already 16 minutes long, so I'm just gonna make this one short and sweet. Basically, it was another Mexican lady who wanted an ombre. She actually asked for an ombre. And I have learned from the 2 times that I've fucked some Mexican lady shit up that you have to be very careful with these types of hair because of the red and orange undertones that are so prominent. And you always have to tone when you're dealing with that type of hair. So yeah, and when I did this lady's hair, the application wasn't really on point, and I'm pretty sure I mixed the wrong toner too, so it was like more orange, and it was like she had a little bit shorter hair than mine. Her hair was probably like to here. Okay, so if it was to here, I did the lightener, and I know my hair is fucked up right now too. Like, I can't get anyone to fucking fix it in my salon because they're all fucking bitches. But anyways, I'm gonna have to go to a different salon, like my friend who works at the other salon, even though I'm gonna have to pay fucking a lot. Anyways, so I put the lightener like to probably there, and it was like a straight line almost. So it basically had just looked like some really grown out roots, and it was not pretty at all. She was like, this is not what I want. I can't walk out of here looking like this. Please, like, fix it. And again, I have been, oh my god, I took forever to do colors in beauty school. I'm pretty sure that color probably took me like the full time I was there, maybe like 5 or 6 hours even, somewhere in between there. It was great. My timing was so fucked. So after that, I was just like, I probably would have stayed and fixed it, but number one, I didn't know how. Because none of the instructors would fucking tell me. And number two, I was just so mentally drained and checked out that I just physically couldn't. I had to get the fuck out of there. So yeah, that was that one. But a different lady ended up, like a night student or something, ended up staying and fixing it, so that was nice of them. Yes, so wow, this video is 20 minutes. If you've stayed this long listening to this video, listening to my bullshit, props to you, my friend. I hope it was entertaining somewhat. I know that I don't know how to edit or anything, so it's kind of annoying to like listen to all my and likes and pauses and shit like that, but I mean, it's more raw that way. You feel like you're really here with me, you know, so it's cool. But I have a lot of videos that I could do about my beauty school experience, because it was a big part of my life. Even though I was only there for a year, it was a huge part of my life. And I want to do a video about my overall experience, tips, stuff like that. If you're planning on going into cosmetology, and from like a student, from a cosmetologist perspective, I feel like that's the most beneficial video. And I'm not biased at all because I have no emotional ties or affiliations to the beauty school that I went to. So, and most people actually do. So, yeah. And then the other thing, I wanted to do a video about things that I love about being a cosmetologist, because there's some freaking awesome things that I love. And I did not write this down, and it actually just came to me, so I'm gonna write it down. Is another, like, a different type of disaster stories video from cosmetology school. Like, things that happened to me, not my hair, but like, what would it be? Like some kind of like clients from hell. That would be a good one. Oh my god, there's like a lot. The fucking lice, man. You would not believe. I'm traumatized forever. I'm gonna write this down really quick though. Yeah, so I have a couple stories. There was the kid with lice that I did not spot until halfway through the haircut, and they were fucking live in there. There was a lot of them too. The fucking dandruff guy. This guy, I felt so bad for him, but he had some serious dandruff, dry scalp. It was like, it was gross. The green dandruff guy. Oh my god, there's so many. I think that's it. Those are like the only ones that really come to mind that really have like stuck with me because they were so traumatizing. And then of course you have like your typical fucking bitches, stuck up people, but I've been talking for way too long. So I hope you guys like my messy ass bed, and I'm going to the strip club tonight. I'm going to hopefully pop some bottles, and I hope you guys have a lovely night as well. All right, much love, peace, bless up.